You got married. Come here. All of a sudden you get favored by the Lord. All of a sudden there's a respect to your name. All of a sudden there's something respectful about you. That's what happened in that moment when you said I do to your husband. Why are you good to God? Because of all the mistakes we made. That's why we're good to God. For all the mess ups we made. That's why we're good to God. That's why the Bible says, whosoever findeth a wife, find a good thing and obtain favor of the Lord. So when your husband, you said I do to your husband, you already gave him favor right there, sis. We already gave him favor when we said I do to our husband. So number one, it was because of your dirt. And because of your dirt, God was able to make you over again. Come here. God was able to make you new again. God was able to add favor to your name. Hear me. God was able to turn us around because we said I do. Because we said yes to that man before he was a pastor, after he was a pastor, whatever the case may have been. Because of your dirt is the reason why you are the woman for the job. Good and the bad. You had no idea the favor that you carried. If your husband wasn't a pastor, let me talk to those. Let me talk to those where if your husband was a pastor, you had no idea what you was walking into. You had no idea that God was going to equip you to be the woman to be able to speak life into that man. Come here. Come on, Lady Andrews. You're going to be the woman for God to be able to speak into that man's life. You're going to be the woman to where when it come down at night, you know the real him versus what everybody else may know. You know the real deal. You know him hurting behind members. You had no idea that you were going to be the woman. When you said I do and you knew he was a pastor, you had no idea that you were going to be the woman that everybody was going to turn against, that everybody was going to talk about because you said I do to him, the pastor of the church, and maybe he already had his church. Let me talk to you for a minute. Yeah, you had no idea they wasn't going to like you. Because before you became the pastor, the wife, before you came the wife, they loved you. But when you told that man I do, all of a sudden favor hit you. You think the enemy okay with you having favor? Let me talk to those when your husband started a church or your husband, y'all got married and you knew his dirt, you knew his mess ups, you knew his mistakes, you knew all of those things. And now all of a sudden you get y'all in a marriage for a couple of years and he tell you that he gonna be the pastor of a church. And you like, wait a minute. I had no idea what I signed up for. Yes, you did. Come here. You had no idea what you signed up for. Baby, you signed up for this. When you said I do on that beautiful, lovely day in front of all those people, you signed up for this. The Bible, it says in good and the bad. That means in sickness and in health. But let's talk about the good and the bad. Because when it comes down to church and being a pastor wife of a church, you got good and bad that happens. You got those that turn against you. You got those that talk about you. You got all of that that's happening. You signed up for it. Yes, you did. Can somebody say that on the screen? You signed up. You thought you didn't. I was the one that said, I didn't sign up for this. Yes, I did. When I stood in front of that church and I said, I do. I signed up for this.